Hey guys, Prestone Mage here, recording an Iconic Masters draft number 4. I want to say thanks to all the viewers who viewed some of the other videos, and also let you know that you guys can subscribe if you want to be notified about any new content from me or whatever. Anyway, I've learned from the other ones basically that not from the other ones, but from some of the people that I've listened to about the format, like LSV, Alan, my buddy, and that's kind of to kind of take cards that draw cards and to kind of prioritize like dual lands or other like fixing maybe. Um, so yeah, maybe we'll do that. We've kind of prioritized like synergy and like less powerful decks like curve and stuff, but I think now we just want to take like just good stuff and then just kind of go from there. So speaking of good stuff, I have a 6 mana 5/5 flyer. So let's reserve that first of all. Luckily the bomb has kind of been green, so green is like a good base color to kind of like go off of. Like it has Search for Tomorrow and stuff like that. Look at, and even if we go into like a red-green thing, there's this enchantment too. Examine target creature player. So if this is in play, you can play this and attack with it immediately, and then you get the trigger to deal like 1 or more damage somewhere. Second pick in this pack may be probably this Falconer, right? 3-drop 2/3 that gets bigger. Makes your guys counters flying. I don't know how good this card is. This seems like pretty cool for us, but yeah, if this wasn't in here, we'd probably take this white card. Yeah, besides that, I'm not sure. So yeah, we can start with like a cool dragon. Next thing up, let's see. I don't really know what that one does. Look at top card, library, draw a card. So it's kind of like a cantrip. There's a Pillar of Flame. There's a Foul Tongue. There's a Grisly Spectacle. So the rare is missing, so the opponent took the rare. We are in a Phantom draft, so we don't get to keep these cards. So it was probably just a good card. I like kind of Grisly Spectacle here. It kind of just kills things, and that's just really important. Removal spells are huge and valuable, usually in limited formats. So, and it's an instant. It's only 4 mana. It's not the worst. So I think we take that. Hopefully we can maybe wheel maybe this Foul Tongue, and then we talked about fixing and stuff. But this doesn't like fix for a color. So I don't know how great that is yet for us. As far as synergy goes, this kind of synergizes well with like black, blue, maybe like mill and stuff. Okay, so we have some choices here. I see Rift Bolt in red, Phyrexian Rager to kind of just cut black a little bit more. And then I don't know, I don't really see too much else. This is a sideboard card for us potentially. Maybe we can take the Rager and just, because we know we're going to play Spectacle, likely, then we can just take the Rager. Also good is just Ripped Bolt, 3 damage somewhere. So, this is kind of a tough pick. We can take like the safer pick, the more safe pick here, and just know that we have 2 playables in black, or we could kind of branch out into red. That kind of lends us to Jund. There isn't really good like fixing there. I guess in green. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I think it's just got a little bit more power. It's still early in the draft, and we don't really know what color we are going to be in. All right, next we have, let's see. There's a good 2-drop for our green card. There's this thing. Makes your card like this is a +1/+1 mountain counters card 2. A 4/3 trampler for 4, a 2-drop that I don't know gets bricked pretty easily. There's a lot of like good blockers. A land that gains you life. if we're gonna have multicolored spells, then that's not that good for us. I think we just take the green card. It's not the worst. It's a 2-drop. 2-drops usually have a lot of value. So that over this Ceratok is what we'll pick. Alright, next, another Ceratok, a Windfall, a Reeve Soul. So black kind of seems open. There's a Hunt the Weak. So we've got 2 green cards and a black card. I like the Reeve Soul. It's just cheaper removal. This is a good fight card. For us, it's between these two, and luckily we kind of green and or black may be open. So these are 2 cards that we want, basically. If we take this, we'd have 3 green cards and leave ourselves open. But this is a pretty strong signal that we're getting past black cards, I think. 5th pick and a 2-mana removal spell. So I think we go there, right? This is kind of synergizes with the kind of what green and green white / green black wants to do, puts counters on stuff. But that's just a cheap removal spell. This is kind of better as I think in when you have ways of gaining life, in white and whatever. So I guess technically we could still be black white maybe, but we haven't really seen many white cards. This kind of cantrips, it's not the worst. This card, target player reveals top card, reveals a land card, put the card in the graveyard. So again, it's kind of like the mill thing. I think we maybe just take this wild size. It's just something little trick, it cantrips. It's not the worst. I'm not too excited about it, to be honest. Now if we're gonna play big things, maybe this is a good card, right? This is also a playable card. Destroy target creature with power 1 or less. Kind of seems like more of a sideboard card. I'd rather probably take this. Maybe we go big, So I think we just take that one. I don't think there's token strategies. There's also Praise Vengeance, but we already have kind of a pump spell going on. So we have a good 2-drop. Again, it's kind of in this whole counter thing. This might be good if we get whites, right? The 2-drops. But I like the fact that there's a 2-drop. I'm not sure about this one. Battle Rattle Shaman. Maybe we just go with this guide. I don't know. They're all kind of okay cards, it seems like. So there's another guide. There's this card. We have 1 dragon. There's a lot of dragon stuff too. In black, it's more of a black-red thing. There's this other 2-drop, but I don't really want to take these just really low powered cards. This is pretty sweet. I think we'll probably just take this dragon. There's also the basilisk. So I think this one has a more higher upside. Foul Tongue's pretty sweet, and notably that isn't a dragon. But black is pretty open, and we were lucky enough to identify that and move in. This is a 2-mana Death Touch creature, so that's pretty good, but I think we're just going to take the Edict effect. This is a good sideboard card for us. White is really open. There's a red card. I guess we'll just take this for the sideboard. Hammerhand. Field target creature can't block, and guess one on haste. Take the Ceratok. This for the sideboard. That for the sideboard, maybe. So I think we're definitely in black, right? We're mostly in green. Trying to remove the non-creature spells just to see where we're at here. We have like kind of a lot of like removal stuff. Ooh, anger. So that can kind of like put us more into like controlling like maybe like Jund deck. There's also a search, and then this card. So we don't really care about like stuff like this right now, I think, right? So as far as color combinations, we have potentially stuff like this. I think we take the anger here. It's just the most powerful card. There's this, which Maywheel fixing is pretty big, so maybe we actually just take that. This is a double red card, so I mean maybe we play black red, and maybe we can wheel something like this. We might see less green this pack. I think we probably just take anger. I think it's just has the highest upside. Wall of Roots is pretty good. It's in green though. There's this dragon. That Maywheel. We can take Pillar. Maybe we just take Pillar. We could always maybe splash this dragon. It's triple green though. So we have Rift Bolt, Anger. So we have like just a ton of removal, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 removal spells. That's kind of like fixing. I think we just take the red card. There's a Wall of Roots, but it only adds green. It's a tough pick. I think we just take Wall of Root or Pillar here. There's a Gutter Snipe, Ulcerate, Moonglove, this guy, this Spy. So I mean, we're just on like the mono removal thing. We're gonna need to like get some creatures in our deck too at some cost. At some time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 removal spells. Another one's for 7. I don't think there's anything else we want to play. I guess there's this 2/3 Death Toucher for 2. But for casting things like Knight of Soul's Betrayal and Anger, maybe we don't want to be there. So basically we want to get stuff like this. We want to get just like big threats pretty much now. So like stuff like this, stuff like this. We have a lot of ways of just controlling the game with all of our like removal. I think we're kind of off of green now. This could be a card that can make our main deck. Weak, Scion. I think we just definitely take this. We can kill it, right? Or we can block with it, just punch in with it. So that's just an insane card. It's a demon, not a dragon. Brutal. So there's a Dimir Aqueduct, which helps us splash into blue. There's this. Again, kind of gives our dragons flying, which we actually don't have any at this point. Besides our one green guy, but I don't think we're going to splash for it. There's a Star Compass, which could be where we want to be. So there's a Bounce Land, and there's a Star Compass. So I think it's between these two cards. This allows us to play blue. Kind of tough. I think we just take the Aqueduct, right? It kind of serves a similar purpose, but then opens us up to playing blue, or splashing blue. There's another one. There's also a Repeal, but I kind of think we'd want to get like maybe one more of these before playing a Repeal. Besides that, I guess there's like a Newt or maybe this card. Just blocks well, gains us a little bit of life. But I think we'll just, again, prioritize fixing in case we have like a really insane, like get past like a really insane green card or a blue card. Alright, so this is kind of where we want to be too. We're on like the whole kind of like ramp into like big things plan / control the board. So all our cards this time around are mostly just high impact like cards. That's kind of just like a way of looking at it. So at this point though, we could also prioritize like 2 mana fixing. So this is good for us. Again, we're looking for like those finisher big style cards. There's also another Dragon Tempest. Again, it's not the best for us yet because we don't have a lot of this stuff. So these typically go pretty late. There's also this, which is significant. It's less good with our anger because that exiles. Right, and this, I cast anger with this on the board, it just dies. So I think we just take our 6-drop here. We have a Thran Dynamo, which makes things a lot better. Splatter Thug could be pretty cool. Again, we do have the option to like go into blue. We have 2 sources, but there's nothing like too insane. We already have one of these for the board. We're not really on this aggressive route. Maybe we take like a Bewilder. Let's just take this for now, I guess. Basically, that Bewilder, I think, is not like a card that we'd want to splash for. This, on the other hand, is okay. There's also a lot of Wall of Roots. I think we just take that. I think it's probably better than this other stuff, right? Or we could play this, block with it. It dies. I think we just take that just because we're lacking like 2 things to do on turn 2. We're not aggressive. That's another removal spell, but we have a ton of removal. I don't know if we're going to get there on this. I guess like there are like pro black-red creatures. That's a good one. 4 mana, 2/3. I guess this isn't the worst because it can get pretty big, I guess. Gives us something to do. And again, we just kind of need bodies at this point. Dragon Tempest could get a lot better. There's a Child of Night. It's life gain. I don't know. Again, something to do on turn like 2. But again, we're not really looking to do stuff on turn 2 anyway. So this is what I mean about like being able to splash. Like we can easily play this card to just kind of control the game, right? It dies to anger, but that's not the worst. It's a Spectre, it's not a dragon. There's this, which could be another thing that we're interested in because we've got a lot of like, well, I guess we don't have a ton of like big stuff. I kind of just want to take this, but I have a feeling that it'll come around. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just like take this and like hope to get something else. Doorkeeper can also be a thing. I don't think we're on like stuff like this, right? So it's between Scion, Palladium Mirror, I think, and Doorkeeper and Spectre. Let's maybe just go with the Palladium Mirror. I think I want the dragon there, but I think we can get there. So this is a great card where we want to be, but then there's also a Mind Stone. So it gives us, again, something to do on turn 2. This fixes our colors, but also it turns into a late game threat, possibly. So it's a close pick. We're not, I think we just want the cheaper spell at this point, right? And it's not like a dead card late in the game. I mean, that's not a dead card late in the game either. But yeah, there's also Draconic Roar. It does 3 damage to target creature. So again, just another like removal spell. This isn't that powerful. There's Fog Bank. Again, we do have the blue fixing. So we just take the Draconic Roar. Haunting him, another Mind Stone, Massive Components. I think we just take the other Mind Stone. So we need ways to like end the game. So this is good for us. This is good for us. I think we'll probably pick one of these up. I think we're kind of off of the blue. Foul Tongue and Draconic Roar have a little bit of dragon synergy. So does this card. I think we're probably off of this. Probably off of this. So I think we take this. We can play it soon off of our double Mind Stones. And again, I think we can get another Scion. Probably just around like here. Like here's another one. A Star Compass, which is kind of again like we want the 2-mana accelerators, but we already have. I mean, we've got a Thran Dynamo, Palladium Mirror, double Mind Stone. So I think we want cards like this. We don't even mind playing like 3 of them. Besides that card, there's Izzet Boilerworks again for the blue splash that we actually didn't really get there on. I guess there's this. This kind of just has a lot of instantly, just you know, just instantly impacts the game. We have some dragon synergy, so again, we don't mind getting like a 3rd one. We've got so much like ramp and stuff. And then here's awesome card. This is a payoff card for us, and we're pretty lucky to get it like this late. So return target dragon permanent from your graveyard to the battlefield. So again, it's like this. It's like a flare deck, so you can play this, get back this, and then that can trigger like, you know, one of these other, like this guy, which we wouldn't mind having like another one. It is a 7-drop, but we don't really care. There's a Mark of Mutiny for the side. There's this card. It's pretty good. It's aggressive. Here's a life gain spell. It's a cool Mark of Mutiny spell. I don't know how high we'll be on that one. So I think we maybe just take this. It's a good blocker. Another Scion. I think we'll take it. Green was just like really open. I don't think we want to play any of these things. I think we're gonna play 18 land in this deck. We have like 0 5-drops. Because we have a lot of dragon synergy, so now we have like 4 dragons to like gain life, burn the player. Maybe we just take another one of these. Swift Spear. I don't think we're really playing anything else here. We're playing League, so we don't really need to prioritize like counter drafting or hate drafting, as certain people say. I think Reed Duke's the one that I heard use the term counter drafting. I guess we can maybe take that. That's a sideboard option. And maybe we want to get there on this 4-mana thing. There's also this to just block with and get there. Help us like draw into stuff. So, alright guys. So maybe we have too many of these Scions. I don't know. We did prioritize like fixing though. I mean, we could play them on turn 4 or something. And we have like, you know, removal. So we have a lot of like, not fixing, but mana acceleration. We got double Mind Stone, a Palladium Mirror, a Thran Dynamo, and like a bunch of this stuff. As far as removal, I mean, you name it. We have Ulcerate, -3/-3, Pillar to do 2 damage, this does 3 damage, this kills power 3 or less, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a sweeper, 6, 7, 8, yeah, so I mean, there's just a ton of stuff. I think 8 we counted, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 removal spells in this. So I think I'm gonna take this out unless we, well, I don't know. It turns these into 3/3 flyers, this into 3/3. I don't know. How many like 1 toughness guys are there out there? I mean, between anger and this, like it kills our guys, right? So we probably just want to stick to like 17 land, right? Is there anything in here that we want to play? Maybe this. Again, it kind of just gives us something to do on turn 4. It blocks well and it gets pretty big. So I can even see actually maybe like taking out like this or even like one of these, because we have 4 dragons already. And the only, I mean, we have 2 cards that really care about dragons. Well, two like creature spells that care about dragons. The Bladewing Thrall and the Dragon Loft Idol. Turns it into 4/4, 3/3. There's that. And then we have Draconic Roar. We didn't get any of the enchantments that like, you know, turn our dragons into burn spells. So maybe we want to like maybe take out one of these and play like one of these. It could be pretty good because again, like we don't, with double Mind Stone, you know, playing like a lot of 4-drops is like okay. And this kind of like gives us something to do, I guess. If this one, Mirror Ek Nightblade, gives us something to do maybe for like tight on mana and kind of create like a big threat. It's another target for our opponent's removal, again because we want to kind of just crush in with these guys. These guys, I don't know how good they are for us. Maybe it gives us something to do on turn 1. And then we can just smash in later with like a bunch of guys after controlling the game for a while. Again, we're still on like 24 playables. I don't really want to cut more of our top end. So we have enough creature spells. I'm not sure on this Knight of Souls Betrayal. I guess it like shrinks big stuff so that it's like within burn range, right? So maybe I like take out one of these guys, and then how many? Okay, this goes to the face. This goes to the face if we have a dragon. That goes to the face. Maybe we just keep that in and take out like Knight of Souls Betrayal. Again, we have so much removal that like that could just kind of be like a dead card almost. I don't think we want to go to 16 land or 18 land, I mean, because we have so many high drops or high CMC creature cards because we have like double Mind Stone, Palladium Mirror, and Thran Dynamo. So with that being the case, I think we just run it like this. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 black spells to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red spells. We have a lot more double black though, so I think we're gonna 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we definitely need more black. So we might be on like 9, 8. So 9 swamps probably, right? It says 10, 7. We do have a lot of early stuff to do for red, so I think we definitely want to go down to 9-8 because like we want to have like a mountain in our opening hand so that we can cast like pillar or this, or just on turn 3 play this. So alright, let's go there. We'll save this deck and we'll see you guys in round 1.